Oh, hey Layla. How are you? What's good? What's good? What's good? Where's my house? Oh, hold on. I was
And that love-sack couch adapts to it all, gathering around
I
for
was
game day
exploring.
or night.
Give me a
Reconfiguring
second.
for entertainment the next. And tomorrow, a new look comes home. Because love-sack adapts to life. Our life.
Yeah, I was exploring. Got some. Found this. Took a lot of sand because I'm gonna be adding some more sand to the house. Well, not sand, windows. Because here's the thing, I'm gonna build. Right now, I'm just building like the foundation out of like dirt, and then eventually I'm gonna be changing it with like different stone materials because I'm just gonna like completely rehaul the whole rehaul the entire like mountain that I'm at. Yeah, I'm gonna come back to get some more sand as well. Oh, and speaking of Minecraft, um, this this Friday, this Friday, my goal is to buy Minecraft on PC because I was supposed to do it last Friday, but something came up, so I couldn't do it in time. Yeah, there it is, over there. Um, Once I get that up, I'm gonna see how to make a big server, and I am only going to limit the server to people who have been around the channel for a while. Something I want to add is like a tunnel system to different places. So I made this, and it's basically I'm gonna turn it into like an underground system with like railroads and stuff going to different biomes. That's something that I want to do. So I'm like an anthill, yes. So yeah, only the people who are usually in the streams or like people I trust, I can let I can let be here. So we got, let's see, 64. We got a couple stuff here. 64, 64. So we got a lot of stuff. Also, sorry I wasn't talking. I didn't think anybody was here. Also, shout out to bundles, for real. One of the best things Minecraft added. I need to bring more though. Do you trust me? It depends. Is there a specific thing I need to trust you with? I mean, I trust you to join the server. You good people. I feel like ice cream right now. What is that? What kind of feeling is that? Like you feeling cold or what? I mean, I feel like having. Oh. I feel like having ice cream. Okay. What do you mean? Okay. If it's like, can you trust me? Like being in the server? Yeah, I trust you. But it's I just needed to know what you meant by "do you trust me?" Is all. Because it's like, what exactly am I supposed to be trusting you with? I feel like only a southern thing. I think so. I think so. So what I'm gonna do is I'm building like this giant place where I'm gonna put a bunch of food, and I'm gonna constantly keep building it out. And then this part I'm going to extend. So basically, I want to extend it like all the way out here, and then eventually break the top, change it with some different blocks. I'm just thinking about what exactly I want this to be, and then gonna be, yeah, just laying out the foundation for right now, and then I'm gonna fix it up later. Because honestly, I might extend the farm out. I want to make it a big farm. So, to the point where I don't really have to worry about, oh, am I going to run out of food? I'm always going to have food. Oh, yeah. And as you can see, I've been putting like little water patches just to make sure everything gets enough water. And I do need to make a farm for. What's the structure supposed to be? For right now, I'm just building whatever. But eventually, I'm planning to build like a medieval type of mansion. I'm going medieval with it. I'm just debating on what medieval look I want to go with. Cause yeah, gonna build Aurora. Aurora. It's nice to see you again. How you doing? Good to see a lot of returning people coming up randomly. Also, low key, I'm still gonna keep this base, but I'm thinking of going out and finding like somewhere else. Doing good, playing Overwatch. Yes, I know. I have to be in a good. Look, I can't get back into Overwatch, which is surprising because so many people apparently have been asking me to play Overwatch. I can't do it. I've been such a Freya main. Oh wait, is that the new character with a bow and arrow? My mom's trying to get me and Gabe back together. Apparently. Wait, which one is Gabe? Yes. Okay, is Freya good? Because I was told she's like somebody from Paladins. Because because Dark told me which one is Gabe. It's been a while, Layla. It's been a while. That's why I'm asking. I think having 5 bunches is enough. I only broke up with him like 2 weeks ago. Layla, I did not know that. Why did y'all break up in the first place? Yeah, you know what? We, I'm bringing it back. We are get. I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna always say, hey guys, tell me something good that happened. I'm expecting only good things. Also, what? Do I want it back or forward? Probably back. Yeah. I have a new. She's a very mobile character, and do like an ability where she can fly up and maneuver with what is kind of like Hanzo's jump. She has a thing where she can zoom in and it explodes an energy type thing. So that alone, I have a new girlfriend. Ooh, no, Layla, I didn't know. You said 2 weeks ago. I'll be honest. I don't think I'd even be like. The only one I'd be questioning is Isaiah because he left. He lost the pendant. Honestly, the reason we broke up is such a long story, dude. Layla, I am literally here for it. Go ahead. And you know what? I guess I could tell you. I mean, Aurora knows, but I didn't tell you, Layla. If you've seen someone in the chat called Sincerely Crazy, that's my. I mean, I'm not gonna say girlfriend. She's my lady friend. So yeah, if you've seen that person, we're together. I don't know if I told you. I told Isaiah, and then he then falls asleep on stream with me, and times are out. So honestly, the reason we broke up is such a long story. So it started when he started trying to flirt with my brother, and my brother isn't gay. What the? Hold it. Wait. Hold on. Lacey, done got him a boo. And honestly, if you've seen me happy for some reason, that's the reason why. I won't lie. One of the best things that's happened to me. And I don't regret it. Even if it's even if anything happens between us, so far it's literally been the best relationship I've been in a long time. So if y'all see me happy, and trust me, I'm trying not to be as tired as possible, but the sleep apnea is like, yeah. But yeah,
Did you just buy a one wheel?
it's nice. It's nice. So yeah, just know sincerely, and I are. I call her Ari, so if you hear Ari, that's the person I'm talking about. But yeah,
When you're in Illinois, a day at the museum is always a field day. The food is the star of the show, and nights end on a happy note. Plan your getaway to Illinois the positive way. They said my degree would cost a fortune, but I didn't have to listen to them. They find that you would have paid them a fortune. I started working for the first employer. Graduated from UNI. WGU. Been there for 8 years. Struggling with
girls make me want another partner, but honestly, I don't think I have enough tolerance for boys. Here's the thing, and this is the exact reason, and you know what, I'm gonna just let you in on a little secret, okay? Okay, so let me tell you a little secret of mine. You have to differentiate boys and men, boys, men, and guys, and girls, women, and ladies. Okay, because there's a different philosophy with everything. Here's mine. First off, girls and boys can be two different things. One, they can be the immature people that you don't want to be around, or a lot of times you'll hear like girls' night, boys' night. Oh, I'm hanging out with the boys, I'm with the girls. Usually, you could use girls or boys for immature people that you don't want to be around, or you can use them as your friends. Like for example, the Lost Boys. I mean, they're my boys, of course. I tried dating a little bit older, but he still turned out to be a loser. And when it comes to like guys, here's the thing. A guy is a wide range of different type of men. Guys could be cool, they could suck also, they could be weird. Guys could be anything. But I'm gonna tell you this: a man is like what you want. Every woman wants a guy, a man, not just some random guy. When it comes to women, women could be anything. Like a girl, you probably use that for immature or anything. A woman, she could be grown version of anything. She could be a cool woman. She could be a crazy woman. She could be anything. But a lady, look, get yourself a lady. Anybody who is a guy or a man, try to look for the ladies. Because the ladies are the keepers. Layla, what I will say, you gotta stop messing with the immature boys, immature guys, immature girls, and stuff. You gotta stop messing with the immature ones. You need a mature person in your life. Again, it's gonna take a while. It will, but it'll be worth. That's for sure. I think I was just entertained. So you were entertaining it? What the? Why is there a baby cow in there? Did you fall? Did you fall through? Well then. Hello, cow.
Sometimes my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis gets in the way. But thanks to Sky Rizzy, I'm free to bare my skin.
Okay, well, hey, stay away from the lava. Stay away from the lava. I swear, if this door goes into the lava, stay away from the lava. Stay away from the lava. Alright? Stay away from it. I'm a mix of woman and lady. I can be mature in a house function. Since I clean and cook the house while taking care of the dogs at school. Okay, yeah, and there's nothing wrong with it. because again, there's a person for everyone. Like me, I'm a mixture. I'm a mixture type of guy slash man. Like I can handle stuff, but I have an immature side of myself because I want to make sure I don't lose that part of myself.
What are you doing?
Mainly, I want to have I want to have that kind and joking nature of myself. I don't want to ever lose that, which is hard these days because all this crazy stuff keeps happening. Where'd that cow go?
Add the frame and roll cage powder coated blue for Tony's
Oh god.
68 Bronco. It'd be a nice contrast
Oh
with the
god, where'd he
Bradford gray
go?
I picked for the body.
Okay.
This will look good. You don't see a Bronco with clean lines like this, huh? To be so small, man, this thing.
You know what?
It's
Okay.
a quarter of the size. See what
Well,
I'm gonna
come
be
on.
going at. I'll holler at you when I get done. Let you see it. I like to tackle between each and every coat if possible. Even though it looks plain, that's everything that just come off of this thing. And if I was just walk back in and start facing all this stuff is trapped up underneath it, and all that stuff is going to show when we go to clear. It's always important on this thing.
Like, I gotta talk to you later on Discord about what happened. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's crazy for no reason. Definitely. Yeah.
Now that it's painted, we're going to do a bed liner underneath the whole body. We want every little nook and cranny, protected. So when you take this thing off-road, you don't get mud and stuff down in the crack and end up rust starting. You'll be able to go off-road, go to the car wash, wash it all out, then go to the car show, come home with your trophy. On a big job like this, it all comes together at the last minute.
You're gonna laugh when I tell you what he did the day after we broke? I don't like how you said that. That means he must have did something really stupid. Okay.
I'm really excited to give Tony back his Bronco today. I think we built something that the Bronco world has never really seen before. It's pretty cool to put our own little twist on the early style Bronco. Hey, Tony, appreciate you meeting me at the Stream Off-Road Park today. I got some of my boys with me from the Lone Star Early Bronco Club. Thought this would be a perfect place to give you your truck back. As many cars as we had through the shop over the past 20 years, we've never, got our hands on a Bronco. It's bad. That's all I can say.
Are
It's
you
bad. I know you're
and
ready to check it out. You
crazy?
guys ready to check it out?
Okay, you don't need to call her crazy. Just call her Ari. ARI. Close or long distance. It's actually a mix of both. We actually met.
Well, I mean, it's worth a shot.
On a person's channel, and
Like I said, right now, there's
we
nothing coming
kind of
in.
just hit it off. And turns out we live very close to each other.
I mean, what part of town?
So it's been nice. It's been very nice. It's very sad to say, but I haven't been this happy in like a while, which is still a weird concept to me.
Basically, the only thing stock is the frame. We cut everything else out. Triangulated 4-link rear. Parallel 4-link in the front.
I couldn't remember anything but crazy. It's sincerely crazy.
The roll cage to that just gives it the whole sporty, cocky look. The 24s with the 37s. Wow, that's awesome. It's just me. Wow.
That's one of the baddest Broncos I've ever seen, man.
Man, appreciate it. If you get caught out in the rain, you don't have to worry about that. Everything in the interior has been built, totally waterproof. I mean, to the seats, to all the panels in it, the carpet in it, even the stereo in it. You can totally get it wet and not have to worry about it. You can beat on this thing in will on, or you can anywhere across country you want to.
Thanks, Tim. It looks awesome. You did a great job.
I mean, Tim, all the guys at the shop came through and just put love in this truck, right?
Like,
Man, it was a pleasure for us. I mean, it's our first
You
spin
wanna
on
go
early
outside?
Bronco. So this is real cool for us to put our
You don't
spin
do
on it.
that.
And it's unique. It's different.
Definitely.
Love the color you picked. Everything you just nailed it. The gray and the blue just come all together. They look like four original colors. It just looks awesome. Perfect combination.
It not only looks good, it's got plenty of power too. Coyote 5.0 this
Wow.
thing.
Look at this.
Supercharger.
Wow.
Ooh, this thing will get down.
So let's go try it.
Oh, man. I do
Yeah.
love this.
And I'm gonna tell you this though. Ever since people found out I say people, but everyone in the stream found out I was in a relationship. They, for some reason, think it's okay to just casually say some of the crazy stuff I've done on stream, and it's been funny. That's for sure.
Man, I appreciate it, Tony. And man, I appreciate you letting us build this for you. And it's been really fun, man. Riding around this Bronco, seeing Tony and his dad, the smiles on
I
their
did a
faces.
stupid
I just
move.
know
How
me and the
so?
guys at the shop,
Also,
we
let
did
me
what
know
we were
about
supposed to do.
your
And we gave
your
Tony his
new
childhood
girlfriend.
dream.
How'd
Nice
that
little go
start?
day, huh?
Oh, that's good.
This 1970 Suburban, we're completely building from basically nothing.
We got the makings of a fourth-door free cab.
You don't ever see a 2018 Denali, big lift, straight axle. Who's this? Explain it. Well, this is going to be the tallest truck we've ever built.
No question.
30 by 16 off-road
Where your
wheels
butt
and
go?
42-inch tires. You know, I want to put a supercharger on this thing. Get a little more power, man. This thing's bad. I'm Bill Carlton. I built my first truck when I was 16. And ever since, me and my guys have been out here creating with our hands. Building the biggest, lowest, baddest custom trucks and cars in the game. People don't come here for what they need. They come here for what they want.
Well,
This
Soldier didn't up,
shit
and I.
just came
Oh
up.
goodness, yeah,
And
that's a GG. So
full
I've been
time
hearing that Overwatch is still as bad as I remember.
Tuesday to
Is
Saturday,
this true?
Sunday, Mondays off.
What you doing? Talking about something?
$28 an hour.
I'll say something right here.
Plus
I'm ready to get that
overtime,
Suburban
but
going.
generally it's very little overtime.
Man, I felt like we've been working on
It's
this thing
temp to
for
hire.
months. We've done a ton of work, and all we have is a
It's
cab and a
unionized, they got
frame.
excellent
We
benefits.
have done some work. Endless work.
Yeah.
When it came to the shop, it was part 1970
I
Suburban
forget the
and
name
part
of it,
car
but
hauler,
they
tied together by the worst metal
pick
work
up
I've
food from
ever
food
seen.
banks.
The owner wants it turned into a low four-door crew cab dually.
And
Easy enough.
from grocery
Man, that's
stores
one
and
of the
so
cool
forth,
parts
they take
too
it
is
to various places,
get to see
nonprofit
something
places,
so rusted and beat up,
events,
and when it leaves, it just looks so good, so different. Man, it's not just every day out of the box, all the shit
shelters,
on. It's
you know,
crafting
whatever.
everything together and making it work.
You may have to help them set up some
We
stuff.
gotta finish up the
tables
custom
or
chassis
whatever.
and rebuild the
See, it
body.
happens
So
from
we
time
start
to time.
hand making a new fourth door, body
Oh,
panels,
okay.
floor length,
Yes, yes,
air
yes.
Starts
Tell
at
us.
five in the
and the
morning,
bed.
you off
And
like
we're gonna add a
9:01 or something
5.9
every day.
Cummins turbo diesel.
Check
Bang.
out.
Interior.
City of industry.
Man, if that's all you got, go home early? Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's go tell them guys. Let's go knock it out.
a little bit.
The back of the Suburban just wasn't gonna cut it,
Wow.
so we had to cut it out.
That's all.
And now we're replacing it with the back of the donor truck.
I know this day will come eventually.
Well,
I mean, basically just working with the
depending
dash.
on where at
Well,
it
dash and
is.
firewall turned out good, so now we'll make the back half look just as good.
Right on.
Jamie and Brandon Cisco from Barrett Jackson Garage get it all
Azusa
welded up
is the
by lining it up with the brand new rear doors.
That'll give us our line, our gap, to get the right angle of the cab. Just lined up the back of the door just right. So now we're ready for the back of the cab.
The battle pass still sucks, but I personally think they're trying to step it up. And you know what?
Right now, it's an hour.
I'm gonna tell you this,
and 8
Aurora.
minutes away.
It's all because of competition.
Alright, now we gotta make all the filler pieces. I'll work on getting the sleeves made for up here to stitch it all back together again at the top. I'm gonna make
Yeah, that is
some
6.
inner and outer sleeves so this thing will
City
slide
Industry is
together.
now 6:05.
A little safer, no more just welding sheet metal together. Built my first truck when I was 16. My dad told me, he said, you want a truck, you're gonna have to build it. So I started buying parts and piecing them together, and until I was all done, I had a pretty nice show truck. So I got a triple step, half half-inch
605,
offset from each other,
6'2".
which will connect
Yeah.
structural.
Gotta start playing horror
So
games
you can
on
weld
stream.
back to this one.
Horror
That's
games.
welded. This will weld in over the top.
Whoa,
So
whoa,
no
whoa.
welds
Who,
separating six
who
shafts
wants
with each
horror
other. We're all
games?
stepped a half an inch or an inch.
I mean, I
Welded in.
will
Some
say
of the stuff
that
means the most. Cool
I
stuff
am
right
going to
here.
be playing a
So
new
back to
game
you
that
here. I can save your life.
was supposed to release in 2003, but it finally released today, like this week, so gonna be enjoying that.
Right. Put it on.
Every time you go,
All right, here it goes. This will let us know if we did it right or not.
you might miss
Boom.
that. What is that?
Can you hold it up there? It's right there.
What's the name?
We made the steel structure of the custom chassis. Now we're gonna add extra cross bracing to make it all rigid. This'll work. Just grind it. When building a frame, much less a frame this long, it's gonna hold as much weight as this. Everything's gotta be super strong. You gotta double up everything you would normally do. For example, the 2x5 square tube going into the 2x4, 2x3, it all ties in together and makes for a super strong, rigid frame. I think we're gonna bend some kind of pipe in here to keep the, to make an X brace, but make it cooler than this chassis.
Okay. You should play them on Roblox. People could join you. Roblox. Okay. I will say, once this certain game that Bull showed me comes out, I will play Roblox more on stream. Besides that, if y'all have like game recommendations, yo, you know what? I might put a game recommendation part of stream of that on the Discord, like where you guys could just submit like game recommendations, because I'm down to try different games. Scary games? I don't know. I don't know if people would be interested in that. Like, but if it's something that could have potential on stream, hey, I'll try it.
Sometimes you just gotta have something for yourself. I'm heading over to a local limo service to see my boy Joseph about a potential deal that he may have on a truck.
Bill,
What's happening, man?
Good to see you, man.
Good morning, man. Heard you got something I need to take a look at.
Well, let me tell you the story here. I buy these cars from the auction. This one car, it looked good. The price was cheap. I bid on it. Bam, I got it. I said, cool. The truck comes. Yeah. That's not black.
Oh, man.
That is not black.
Yeah, it kind of sticks out alongside the rest of your fleet,
Well,
right?
yeah, the uniform for a limo company is black on black.
Yeah.
And it's four-wheel drive.
Right.
So it eats more gas, and they're more to maintain.
Right.
There's just so many reasons why this car is wrong for what I do.
Let's check it out.
Hola, Ari. How are you?
And if you're supposed to be on a polar water ship, you have to like sailing in ice.
Warframe. Oh, I play Warframe. Well, I used to play Warframe, but I stopped.
And tight passages in the route ahead. No voyage to the Arctic can ever be called routine. This one is certain to put the ship and her crew to the test.
Yes, Bendy and the Ink Machine. I actually messed with Bendy. My brother, you know what? My brother is a big horror game player. I'm sick. I'm still sick. You're still sick? Yeah, I saw the other stuff you're dealing with, Ari. And just know I'm here. Like anything else that's crazy transpires. Of course. Hopefully it doesn't, but it's okay. Well, absolutely an OG. One of the indie horror game OGS. Hero game.
Just a matter of time, man, coming out of nowhere.
Ghostwire Tokyo? Oh yeah. Proto Frame. Okay. I'm too scared to play legit games like Resident Evil. Yo. You know what? I was thinking, I saw, first off, there's a streamer, shout out to Getlow. He did like a marathon of a set of games, and I was thinking, would y'all be interested to see like a marathon? Like me do finish a whole like game after game on stream? I think that could be cool.
You got your license and tags on you?
I don't have it on me. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
Can you run it?
Yeah, I can run it.
Small game, big game, or both?
You got your driver's license?
LA 303.
At all times, if you're gonna hunt, you need to have your hunting license and your tags in possession. Because if you kill a deer, I mean, there's no way to legally be able
Yes,
to
I think
take
yes.
from that kill site.
Yes.
Stop
Okay.
people from killing over the
But then it gets to like I could do a marathon of like my favorite games. So doing marathon of like Resident Evil, that could be cool. Or like Final Fantasy, that could be cool, I think. And then I'll talk to my brother about like, because apparently a lot of people liked when me and my brother were just sitting here ranting about some dumb stuff that's happening in the real world or like video games. Apparently people really like that, so
What is a good phone number for you?
510. You say, can you give me this here? No, sir. It's wood, dog. I don't know.
Yeah, that's definitely some wood.
oh hello.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of
Alright. This is big enough. I love a good rant. So tell me in advance when the marathon is gonna happen so I can prepare snacks. But yeah, I'm still sick because I've been stressed. Okay, so are you stressed about what you told me, or is there something else that's causing you stress? Did you eat? I did eat breakfast. Besides that, I drank coffee. Coffee was really good. Okay, I gotta find cool.
The victim's aunt, who was living with Raymond about 3 miles from the abandoned house where his body was found, begged for further information about his death.
God damn. Bro. Layla? Oh my fucking god, bro. I'm so pissed. Here's the reason why. I for some reason when I put headphones in when I play Minecraft. Okay, I know where I died. Oh my god. That's so annoying. I can't hear shit with my headphones.
I love my work caring for people. I often assist women who struggle with urinary incontinence, women who have fallen trying to reach the bathroom, or who have damaged skin from too much wetness. It can take a toll on them. At home, I worried for my mother. A lack of sleep due to bladder leakage affected her life. That's why I'm so glad the Hero system is available for her. It's an innovative option for women
You
who
broke a
experience
bowl.
moderate to severe bladder
Why'd you break a bowl?
This Hero system
Well, what's the cause of it breaking a bowl,
Please
though?
coax the body to draw urine away from the body and into a collection canister.
I hate
It's
being home alone.
non-invasive
Oh,
and
you're
designed to
home
keep the skin
alone?
dry and stay in place. We trust it to help her throughout the day, so we're all better rested and can enjoy the things we love together.
Order yours online
God
at pureworkatHome.com or
Great,
call
now I gotta
800-601-9219 today. New external catheters for women and men available for home use. Call
Move, zombie. I'm trying to find my
800-601-9219
stuff.
today.
such a scary feeling. I feel that.
Desk, the world's leading standing desk solution. Imagine working happier and healthier with a workspace designed for your comfort. Desks are easy to set up in minutes, and they're built to last a lifetime. So invest in the best for your work
Up there.
and
Yep,
your
there we
well-being.
go.
Plan your dream workspace at Very.com.
I have really been struggling with my periods, weight gain, and cramps. At 34 years old, what was working for me
Yo, what's with the
isn't working
zombie?
for
Like,
me now.
I have lost
why you want
21
smoke that bad?
pounds and 25 inches with the Bell Pow program. It's insane how good I feel when I'm on my freaking period. I feel more confident. I
Really?
feel stronger. I feel leaner. I didn't realize how much it was going to bring back the life that I lost.
It's spring in Bermuda, and here comes the sun, bringing with it amazing experiences. Here comes the chance to hike miles of coastal trails. Here comes serenity, above and below the sea. Here comes a rich history and a vibrant culture. Here comes the sun, and your chance to visit Bermuda this spring. Plan a trip at gotobermuda.com.
When it comes to advertising your business, you need results. But getting them shouldn't have to be complicated. Spectrum Reach makes it easy by giving advertisers a combination of insights, strategy, and premium inventory across TV, streaming, and digital channels.
I just let out the loudest scream. Why'd you let out a scream? Is it because I died? Wait, man, I wish I could hear you.
Get real results for your advertising budget. Visit SpectrumH.com to advertise today.
FYI is building a whole new Monday. Homemade Nation.
Love it.
The only place with the best of the best in the house flipping biz.
It's kind of phenomenal. Like, look at that.
Every Monday, we've got experts from all over the country showing you how they get it done.
Oh my God, look at this.
Whether you're into flipping a home,
Renovating ugly stuff is what we do.
selling a home,
You guys came in like angels.
or finding a dream home,
I've worked all of my life for this.
it's all on Homemade Nation on FYI.
Yeah, I need to know that real quick.
We got a call at our office to come to this address for a mail that was found in the backyard. When we got here, we found looks like an elderly black male, so we identified him. It's Raymond Gibson. We still don't know how he was killed. When was the last time
That zombie still following me? Dang, no way. Like, what?
About 2 o'clock this morning, someone was banging on my door. And I gets up.
By the way, Minecraft, if you could, give us more stuff to do with copper, because, like, copper isn't really, like, useful right now.
Nephew, I gave you the car.
Okay. Now, did Dana and Raymond live together?
Yes, here. So, Raymond came up the driveway.
Okay.
And I opened the door, not knowing
Copper is so
something
ugly.
was wrong.
I mean, I did like the idea of a lightning rod.
It sure is cold out here. Now he went on upstairs, so I come on back and locked my doors and went to bed.
Wait, there's lapis back here.
This morning when I got up, I looked down, I didn't see
Wait a minute, hold on. Get some of this.
I went on down the step and got clothes.
Okay,
On my way up,
put away those dishes, have
I
fun.
looked on the step and looked like it was blood. And I just took my hand like this. And I didn't see anything. I said, "Yeah, that's
Oh,
it."
cool. Let's go.
Then something just told me to turn around and go back. I keep a plastic garbage bag. And I opened the bag and there was a bloody towel. I took it out, it was blue. And I threw it on the floor. I left the towel down there. When I went for my dentist's appointment, when I got back home,
Okay, I'll put some of this
I unlocked the door.
cobblestone.
Basically, the door was open. I looked down. The
I'll mainly
towel
just
had
put any
disappeared.
stone I get.
The door was full of blood when I left. It was clean. The driveway was full of water all the way down, and I know that was under. So now wasn't nobody here but him. Who could it be?
Couldn't be in Dana.
Yeah.
She's saying it was all bloody when she went to the doctor this morning. She comes back, it's all cleaned up. If it is a crime scene, we have to get SIU out here, see if we can find some blood samples that maybe he might have missed.
This is a potential suspect in the backseat now, so we're gonna have a little chat with him when we're done with her and see what he
Lady
says.
D is so hot.
Some
Facts.
technical items I'd like to point out where there's
Facts.
some take photos, samples of the blood. Get to it. Let's get to it. Let's show them what we're talking about.
She came down here to do laundry. She did what she had to do down here, and then she was leaving the basement. She was heading up the stairs, and she looked and she noticed that she thought she dug the spot of blood here on the steps. So she touched it. It was dry, nothing on her fingers, and you can see traces of it there.
She's got blood on her shoes somewhere.
I mean, the only blood we can see down here is there's this, and there's a couple of spots in the sink.
Now that looks like hair, but I'm gonna have to qualify that. That's an absolute.
Right. Well, let's get the stuff in the sink. Let's see what else we got upstairs.
Timmy, did you see this?
Up the stairs and around the corner from the basement, detectives discover even more traces of blood.
I can't argue, but her chasing me is terrifying. Oh, feel the guilt over yeah, that's very understandable.
Looks like somebody tried to wipe it down. It ran and dried down there.
Whatever happened.
Please bleed me dry.
What's the company?
You know what?
No blood spatter there.
Respect. Respect.
This may be your thing. Maybe we just got them up here.
And then if you look, you can see the smears here where there was a spot and like somebody cleaned it. There's some spots up here, where you can see it embedded in the paint defects where it was like there was blood iron and it was rubbed off, and some of the blood got into the defects in the paint.
Apparently, what we have here is possible address or residence of our victim from Soika Avenue. There's some discussion now as to whether this is also possibly the scene where he may have been injured or killed. And for now,
You know, in that sink downstairs, in that bottom sink, did you guys see there's trace blood on that bottom too? That's going down into the ground.
in the actual drain section.
In the actual drain section.
right.
There's blood in there too.
Good deal. Maria, you're the owner of the house, right?
No, my sister owns it.
Your sister owns the house.
You know, my sister have Alzheimer's, and I don't want her to go through this.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna get a search warrant. She's not the owner.
Drink my blood, ma'am, and send me to Valhalla. I'm
She can grant us
ready.
consent. I don't know about his listener.
Overke here. Is the lieutenant around or he leaves?
I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to get a search warrant.
We got a call about a lady who found some blood this morning. We just called SIU out here. She had found some blood on the steps, some bloody towels, and when she came back, doctor's appointment, everything was gone. Timmy Brown just showed up. There's some spot in here. We're gonna grab that.
Got and did a murder in his auntie house.
It's a
Finding
two-story
blood
house.
everywhere.
Auntie lives downstairs, our victim lives upstairs, and our suspect lives in a bedroom
Oh,
off
okay.
the upstairs. We have definite blood on the stairs leading up to where we believe our victim lived. We found out our victim had a vehicle. His car is missing. They put an all channel out to keep their eyes open. I'm leery about getting a consent search from the suspect. And I don't think mom in a nursing home, and according to Auntie suffers from Alzheimer's, is going to be able to give me a consent search. So we'll go ahead and seal it up and get a search warrant tomorrow.
They've been having bad blood
Bad blood.
for a long time. But had I not come home when they had this first fight, he probably would have killed him then.
When was this?
Oh, that was about a little over a couple of months ago. I think if you already let me go, I'm not gonna touch you. If you just let me go out there, I
Just
wanna
in
ask
case.
I really do.
I don't think I can let you do that.
I sure wish you would.
How you doing? My name's Detective McGurk with the Cleveland Police Department. And where's Raymond at? You don't know where your brother's at, huh?
problem? What happened, man? The only way I know what happened is if you tell me. This is a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing. What were you and your brother fighting about?
Okay.
Thursday, we're throwing open the doors to a world where everyone's passion has value.
All right, that's the money gas.
There's no trash, only treasures.
It's got that beautiful fade on it.
All handmade.
Is it for sale?
Everything's for sale.
On collectibles, Thursdays on FYI.
My paycheck was just deposited into my Greenlight account.
Greenlight is so convenient. You know, we had to use a vacuum too. Bring your family into the financial future.
Are you throwing away money on your car insurance?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Try InsureCry. We help you compare quotes and save half on your car insurance.
I like it when things are convenient and save me lots of money.
Go to InsureCry.com and save up to $1,000
Okay.
on your car insurance.
So, again, by the end of this week, I'm hoping to have Minecraft on PC. And once I do, we can do streams on that and even potentially be able to add like people in the streams into the server. But again, I want to limit it to just people in the streams. So that way there's people who join in aren't just gonna be like griefers or something. Because here's another thing.
The untrained eye may not see the one as
The goal of it is to have fun, of course. That's the number one goal. But I was thinking about it, like, I don't really care if people try hard and like try to beat the game. If you want to do that, go ahead, because everybody plays Minecraft differently.
for the ones who get it done.
Washers all washed up. I love it.
AC went kaput? That's cool. With a home warranty from American Home Shield, every day is a good day for a breakdown. You don't have to worry about the day when something stops working or expensive repairs. Because when surprise breakdowns happen, AHS will be there to fix or replace parts of the systems and appliances you rely on every day. They help protect your time and money by connecting you with qualified pros and helping pay for covered repairs or replacements. AHS offers affordable plans for every home and options to tailor your coverage so it's just right. With more than 50 years of experience, they know how to keep you smiling when things don't go as planned. It feels good to be right when things go wrong. Get the protection you need with American Home Shield. Sign up today and get $100 off any plan with code AHS100. Visit AHS.com or call 833-PLAN-AHS for this special offer.
When I started college, so many people warned me about credit cards. They just seemed really scary. When I needed a car, I realized that I needed to build credit, so I got the Child Credit Builder card because I could safely build credit without being afraid of fees or interest. And there was no credit check. My score went up over 60 points, and I got my first car. As a busy college student, having a car is an absolute must. I feel like I can do anything. My next
Isaiah, how are you doing today?
How would you describe the skin on your neck as you age?
So here's what people don't tell you, that once you turn 50, your neck starts to get wrinkles.
Extra skin here. Very big, creepy neck.
Finally, there is a cream that targets the crepey loose skin on your neck. It's called Decladerm. In just 2 weeks, 87% of the participants in our clinical study said that their neck and chest felt smoother. By 8 weeks, it was 100%. Try Decladerm this Mother's Day and save up to 50% plus free shipping.
I only get one childhood.
Social media is taking it away from me. It makes us worry more. I want my childhood back.
Protect their childhood with Gap. Kids save phones and watches with no internet, no social media, and no worries. Gap. Safely connected.
The injuries occurred here on the left side of the head. There were 4 abraded lacerations.
Damn, he beat the shit out of him.
It appears in all likelihood that the victim had lived here and is this lady's nephew. As she was leaving,
Okay.
she saw a few drops of blood on the steps there.
He's Bro, muted? No, I'm not muted. I just didn't see your message. I'll give you my Steam account name. Oh, you can put it in. What was it called on Discord? There's a place where you put like PSN names. Just put like Steam names in there. I could honestly just switch that to console names, and everybody just puts their console name in that. Just living through boring, uneventful days. That's how I feel. I'll be real, like, being an adult now, it really does put in perspective, like, how boring being an adult is. Because, God, I won't lie to you, bro.
Well, the brother, Dana, I think he's going to want to talk. He seems a little bit upset about that.
Like, I'm already.
And what we're going to do is we're going to close the
It's
upstairs
boring,
door.
bro.
We're going to put this
It's
call
boring.
we're going to put up an orange sticker on the door, and no one's allowed in there. Okay, nobody can go in. And then tomorrow we're going to come back with a search warrant. You know, it's starting to look like.
Yeah, college does their stuff earlier. Yes, they do. But again, college is not for everybody. I need to stress that. Like, I know some people do college for like the check, which, let's be honest, is the main reason to go to college. I won't lie. I went to college for the check.
Now they're, in their, 40s and 50s, and they're
Did
still
not
not getting
regret it.
along to the point where one may have killed the other, and you can see she's just heartbroken down there, and I really feel for her. So, wow, that's a pretty sad thing. What did David say when he was in the car?
He said he didn't know nothing about it.
I think if we push him a little bit, he'll talk a little bit more.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like he wanted to talk, but hopefully he's going to give up what happened over there.
You have a seat in that yellow chair there.
I'll let you guys know what happened, but I need to talk to a lawyer.
No problem, that's your right. What you're doing is you're going to acknowledge that you understand your rights and that you are exercising your rights and you do not wish to incriminate. Okay, what we're going to do then is we're going to go ahead and book him. Right, make her, we go give you a phone call.
A statement would have been nice.
That's alright. Get over with. Stay for water. Thank you.
We talked to his aunt, Marie. Everything seems to be pointing towards him. So we're going to have to go back to the house, see if we can find something to help us out with our investigation.
Okay, let's go over the status of this case. Victim's been identified as Brandon Gibson. He's a 66-year-old black male, and we found him in the backyard of an abandoned house.
Okay. By the way, Leg, this is gonna sound crazy, but I'm gonna be transferring. Transferring? How many times have you been transferring, bro?
We looked around the scene, and we couldn't find anything that led us to believe that it happened here. There was no evidence, just the body.
I got it for... Oh, right, you're going into heavy nursing. Y'all take exams, couldn't be me. I mean, it's only for the career, mainly.
He said preliminary, he thinks he died of blunt force trauma to the head.
Yeah, the doctor also said that during the autopsy, he found multiple severe injuries to the victim's skull.
So we're looking for a black blunt object.
He was surprised that there wasn't more blood at the scene where the body was discovered, and that kind of supports our theory that the victim was killed somewhere else and the body was dumped in the backyard.
How about any leads?
Turns out the aunt and Dana and Raymond all lived together in the same house. Before we found the body, the aunt found blood splatters throughout the house.
Alright, don't have...
When she returned, the blood had been mysteriously cleaned up.
We went out to the house and we found what appears to be suspected blood in the stairway leading to the second floor bedroom and in the basement.
I made the decision. Okay, it's your decision. All right. Hopefully you don't change or switch up when you make this decision, Isaiah.
We just don't know.
But okay, if that's what you want to do,
Yeah, but what would
please
Seminole
do
get
it.
us to
Don't regret
meet
it.
his own brother?
Well, we couldn't get anything out of Dana when we tried to talk to him. He lawyered up.
We're gonna have to hope we get some forensic evidence, either from the scene, DNA or something. And we also know that the car is missing. We don't know if it's Dana's car, if it's Raymond's car, but we'd see if we can locate the car. And if we can, hopefully we'll be able to find something in the car. Let's go back out there and knock on some doors, see what happens.
Detective Averka gets word from officers that they have found Raymond's car, which may have been used to move his body to the abandoned house.
Right now, we are on our way to Hayes Impound Lot, where the victim's car has been towed. It's my understanding that the car's a total burnout.
Right, real
Best case
quick.
scenario, we
So,
find something in the trunk.
Hofstra, I owe them money, a good 9K, so I signed up for a payment plan. That plan lasts for 2 years. Well, that's a pretty decent plan, honestly.
I think a flame would be lighter than a blaze.
All right. So what I need you to do is I would like you to dust. I need samples for DNA.
Right.
The guy that killed him, his DNA is going to be in the car. His fingerprints are going to be in the car.
Right.
With this much fire, makes me think that maybe he dumped everything here in the back. Started it from here because it looks like back to front.
He used an accelerant, went from the trunk to the back seat, caught the front seats. What the fire didn't consume, the water would obliterate when they extinguished it.
Is there anything at all we can get out of this?
From what I see here, no.
Something else turns up, I'll give you a call.
Yeah, wish I could help you, but
well, it is what it is. It's too bad.
Since there was no evidence remaining in the charred car, detectives continue their pursuit for the murderer.
We just went and got a search warrant to search the house where our suspect was arrested in connection with the murder of Raymond Gibson. Hopefully, we'll be able to find all this stuff that would help build our case against him.
Once inside the Gibson house,
Hey, man.
Detective Averka and his
Look.
team search the kitchen for evidence.
I'm glad I escaped school, bro, because school, it's like weird. Oh, you know what?
That's definitely blood down there. There's a napkin in there, a paper towel with what appear to be blood on the corner of it.
Up here, and he's gonna do a good job of cleaning up.
Obviously, he cleaned up.
Well, there probably wouldn't, if this is where the battle started, there probably wouldn't be too much blood in here.
No.
The majority of the damage was done on the stuff.
Although detectives suspect that the conflict between Dana and Raymond began in the kitchen, they continue their search in the attic.
I'm gonna assume this is the attic he was talking about. The light's still on. We gotta go hang some. What stuff is this? Dana. This is his stuff.
Don't they got a
What
nurse?
we're really looking for is
I think it's separate.
There's 2 or 3 black
Mom?
plastic bags, and
Are-
one of them's got red.
Are nursing schools and colleges separate?
No.
Honey, everything okay?
They have some places that just strictly
You're sleepover.
nurses.
Okay, some places that are strictly nursing schools.
Like
Because it's not like a career you can just follow in at school, like a college.
You can do some prerequisites, yes.
Okay, so there are prerequisites, but the full nursing schools are completely separate. Well, that answers your question, Isaiah.
Through it all. In nursing school,
My,
they were always there for me.
the main reason I asked my mom is because,
Just
well,
one person. It was the entire community at Chamberlain University.
she had to do those prerequisites to
The actual
get
journey
into
of helping your
the
hair
medical
is a lot
business.
easier than you think. It is definitely worth it. I didn't expect so much hair to come back. I went to the Hims website, and within 10 minutes, I was talking to a provider.
I started to see results in the first 2 to 3 months. Even when I'm running and my hair is sweaty, I do not have to worry about what it looks like.
They don't have a white shiny spot anymore. Start today at Hims.com. I was drowning in debt.
I didn't even know how I was gonna buy food for my kids.
I had over $36,000.
Wait a minute, where is the
If I
cow?
would have just made the minimum payments, it would have taken me 59 years to pay off.
Oh, he must have jumped into the
I picked up
lava.
the phone and called National Debt Relief. They were my savior.
Whether it's credit card, medical, or personal loan debt, National Debt Relief negotiates with your creditors to reduce the amount you owe.
National Debt Relief was able to reduce my debt by over $21,000.
From the minute I made the call to National Debt Relief, I felt immediate relief. They had a plan for me.
They treated me like a real person, not a number.
It really was a team working with me.
National Debt Relief negotiated with all of my creditors and reduced the amount that I owe, and I'm now debt-free.
If you owe more than $10,000, call or visit nationaldebtrelief.com to find out how you can become debt-free.
Calm. Download the free app now.
I knew that I wasn't in good health. Then one day I went to get my blood work done, and the results were not good. I was potentially going to take time.
But yeah, now that I'm free, it's time. Alright, Isaiah, I need you to make a list of all the characters you want to draw, and then I'm gonna tell you some other things. Because another thing we need to get you to do.
And they're giving me the tools to win. Check out Joey Mochi.
One thing we need to get you to do is landscaping. I want to see you draw like a
Answers the call. Crime and Investigation Network, dedicated to bringing you crime and justice. Unrestricted access.
Agents supposedly guided multiple gunshot wounds.
I just realized I dumped lava into another lava pool.
Only on Crime
Crazy.
and Investigation.
Alright, bet, we'll do. Oh, there's the cow. Okay, you just came outside. Alright, cool. You get outside. Questions related.
Stuff is this? Dina, what's this stuff? There's 2 or 3 black plastic bags. One of them's got red, so there could be some blood seeping through. How many bags you got? Inside this red plastic bucket, there are these candied peanuts. And these are the same type of orange peanuts that were found in the victim's hoodie sweatshirt jacket on scene. We thought it was kind of unusual that they were in there. And the first bag, we found a pair of Timberland brown boots. And you can see it appears that there's some blood here. Oh, there's blood right there. There's a blue towel Nancy was talking about. The blood is also damp. Suspected blood there. Yeah, there's blood there. Suspected blood. There's a lot of blood here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And one pair of gray, size 36-32, with suspected blood splatter. It's wet also on both legs. when I first opened, it was either the first or the second bag, he had the overwhelming smell of blood. Blood does have distinctive sweet odor. And it was overwhelming, and it was, you knew immediately what it was. Welcome to homicide. Bring him out, rookie. What's your head? Is that a crowbar? Yeah. Really?
Okay.
Is that possibly blood? It could be our murder weapon, and there is, you can see it's disturbed there, the dirt, the dust.
Wow, they got everything. Dude going to the joint.
We're still going to have to dust, because that's the first question he's going to ask you when you're sitting on the stand. Detective, did you dust it for prints? Would you like? Yes, I would.
Well, what I'm about to do is fingerprint the implement that is probably the murder weapon. And after that, I'm going to lift some blood off this. Alright, we're suspecting that we used this end to hold the other end.
We beat him with this end.
Beat him with this end.
Oh, I'd say that's blood. Hopefully it can match up the DNA.
Okay, Isaiah. Isaiah.
2 swabs from bloody swabs. Suspected blood from iron pipe.
Does you always take 2 swabs? Is that the deal? The main reason for that is we let them do it for testing. The samples are stored. So when BCI would test this, they use one. They have one in reserve for future use, specifically for defense testing in case it ever gets to trial and the defense says, hey, we want to have our guys test it. Our experts will test it and go from there. In case they didn't want to dispute the findings.
Found a lot of good stuff here. A lot of good stuff that's going to help us out.
We're going to take this stuff back to the station. Eventually, we got to get some of it to the coroner's office for examination. Now we're on the right track.
Good. Baby, first time in the rain. I think he likes it.
Right now I'm on my way to the coroner's office where I'm going to hook up with my partner Kathleen, and then we're going to meet with Lisa and trace evidence. And what we're hoping for is that she's going to be able to pull some of the type of evidence off the items we got from the search warrant, the crowbar and the blood. And if she is able to help us out, and that should put us one step closer to solving this case. Hey, Lisa.
Hi, how are you doing today? Good. Alright, let's take a look at some evidence. So what we're going to do is collect some samples here of the blood at this end.
So can you determine immediately if that's blood or not?
I can do a preliminary test. This is called a heme stick. And basically we have our reagent here on the end. And when you stick it and touch it to our blood sample, you have a quick color change here. Looks like blood, it's acting like blood when it's reacting to our test. So we'll turn this blood on to DNA and they can do their analysis. And hopefully we can obtain a profile from that of a possible suspect.
Okay.
And I have a pair of hands here, which have some nice blood spatter on it, which is consistent with blood spatter from that would be from a beating.
Can you tell from the blood splatter where the victim was when he was receiving the beating, or where the suspect was?
The direction that the blood seems to be traveling in is in this direction here.
He was standing over the victim.
He very well could be somehow over the victim.
If, for a chance, the victim was going down a flight of stairs, suspect standing like on a couple stairs up above him and beating down on him, on his head, would that?
That's possible. I would expect the victim to be lower and the blood spattering in this direction.
We appreciate you doing all this, so maybe we can finally find out what did happen.
opportunity for me to see firsthand what they do with the evidence that we gather at the crime scene. Hi, Lisa. Tom Marmelli from the Homicide Unit.
Hi, nice to meet you.
My pleasure.
Okay, so here I have 2 items from the Gibson case. Item 19.1, swabs that were collected from the distal end of the metal bar, and then item 19.2, swabs that were collected from the proximal end of the metal bar.
So ideally, when this is over with, we'd like to find the victim's DNA on one end of the bar and the suspect's DNA on the other end of the bar.
That's what we're looking to see, yes. The first step of the process is going to be to remove a portion of the swabs for testing. I took a portion of the swab and put it into a small tube. This will allow us to add buffering agents to that sample. We're going to set the sample up for an extraction. So to do that, we add stain extraction buffer. The stain extraction buffer has reagents that will initially poke holes into the outside of the cell. And then also with
Okay. So Isaiah, let me know right now.
into solution. So we're back at the hood again, and this is the next step of the process.
What is going to be your starting price for everything?
To our extracted blood stain. So the DNA is going to be left in the top layer, and all of the stuff that we're not interested in is going to be captured in that bottom layer. The next thing I'm going to do is mix using the vortex. So you can see it turns into a cloudy emulsion. The next thing I'm going to do is take the sample, I'm going to put it back into the centrifuge. We're going to spin the sample again, and in doing so, we're going to develop 2 different layers in our tube. So this is our end product. As you can see, we have 2 layers. We have the clear layer on top and the darker red-brown layer on the bottom. DNA is going to be contained in this upper clear layer.
About how long is it from start to finish to complete one of these DNA profiling?
We'll end up taking about a week.
Man, I'm really anxious to see the results of this DNA test. I really hope it matches up with my needs.
One network answers the call. Follow the investigation network to bring you crime and justice with unrestricted access.
Victim supposedly died in multiple gunshot wounds.
Ah, you were so wrong for that.
Did Abraham Lincoln eat pretzels?
I'm not sure.
Look.
Kids ask the craziest questions.
Can my money make money?
But this one, bingo. We know this one. Get Greenlight today and help your family learn to earn, save, and invest together.
After many years of working as a teacher, I wasn't ready for retirement.
Becoming a visiting Angels caregiver is such a rewarding job.
Every day I make a difference in the lives of those who matter most. Our seniors, who may need a little extra help. If you have more to give
And compassion in your heart.
begin a new career as a visiting Angels caregiver.
For full bodies, probably 15. For the upper part, 10. And for just the face, 5. For backgrounds, 20 or 25. Okay. Okay.
It's not good for you. That's why we created the original Veridesk, the world's
Now, Isaiah, also put down what you cannot draw. Like, for example, if you feel uncomfortable drawing, like, some type of weird fanfic or some shit, put that down, you know? You gotta make sure you have your boundaries straight before anything else.
When it comes to tickets, pick TickPick. You're picking the best prices guaranteed, with no hidden fees ever. From thousands of live events. No hidden fees, more savings. Download the TickPick app.
I was always skeptical of credit cards, but I also know it's the best way to build your credit. As an entrepreneur, that's essential. So I got the Chime Credit Builder card. There's no annual fee, no interest, and no credit check. My score's gone up over 100 points. Check it out at chime.com.
I'm kind of a deal hunter. I like to make sure we got the best deal.
Use a Spectrum Savings Calculator before. I learned that since we're existing Spectrum Internet customers, we get Mobile Line for a year.
Having a line for a year would be amazing. I listened to you and I said, how is the savings so substantial?
Yeah, with the savings, you could use it to fund some trips for us, I think.
Alright, so no hentai, dojins, fanfic, furries? Isaiah? You know what? No. I know the Discord they've been clouding you. I'm not gonna do it.
Seems like a no-brainer.
It's just a little crazy.
Try it.
Switch and save with one mobile line included with your internet service. Backed by the Spectrum commitment to keep you connected.
I'm really anxious to see the results of this DNA test. I really hope it matches up with mine.
As Detective Armella heads over to get the DNA test results, he has already learned that the sample from one end, tested for Dana's DNA, proved inconclusive. Now, all forensic evidence hinges on the DNA from the striking end to prove that the crowbar is the murder weapon.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Tom.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I hear you got some results for us.
I do. So if you remember, we tested the swabs from the distal end of the metal bar.
Right. That's a striking end.
The striking end, opposite the handle. The swabs were tested for DNA, and the DNA profile obtained from those swabs matches the DNA profile of our victim, Raymond Gibson.
But on the other
Sweet.
hand,
Very nice.
dude, it was
That's good. Can't tell you how much we appreciate it. That just brings everything together. I mean, that'll be great when we go to court. We got the murder weapon and we got the DNA that guarantees.
You gotta make clear is, yeah, you better not. Hey, I know what they changed your name to. That is, it's crazy.
I guess the bad news is we did find Raymond's car. Unfortunately, it was a total burnout. Everything inside was burned to a crisp. Nothing in the car. The good thing is we did serve a search warrant on the house, and we found some great stuff up in the attic that's really going to help us out.
They found some bloody towels and some pants that we think may belong to the suspect. They also found a bag of orange circus candy, just like the ones that they found at the crime scene.
So you guys could have solved this case just by circus candy? No, but we did find something better than that. We found a long crowbar that was covered with blood. And we did take that to the corner, and they did determine that the blood on it did come back to Raymond. So that is our murder weapon. That's terrific. You guys turned this case around really fast. Just out of curiosity, any theories on how this fight originated and how it progressed? Based on the evidence we got at the house, it looks like it all started in the kitchen.
Yeah, you better not. A bull shall have my wrath. Okay, what are you gonna do to Bull? Because I saw you. You and Yamil were throwing Bull's name under the bus. What was that about, by the way?
Well, we think the answer for Dana went to clean everything up.
Did the aunt give any indication what could have motivated Dana to kill her own brother?
Well, she said there's been bad blood between the brothers for years, and they've had some really violent confrontations. She said it was just a matter of when this was going to happen, apparently. We conferred with the prosecutor's office, and they issued papers for aggravated murder on Dana Gibson.
Good job, guys. Take your jacket off for a minute. I think probably the most important thing about this case, and it was a difficult decision for Lori Griffin. She suspected something was wrong, but she did the right thing. She called the police, and it's got to be honored. I mean, this is, I believe that as a kid, you would like to be in a position like that. People have to understand that they have to come forward. This is
I'm back. Welcome back, Ari. When I'm gonna do the bull, I have no idea, but I'll figure it out. Okay.
Anytime my cell phone rings early in the morning hours, you know it's not good. You don't call me out for any other reason when somebody's dead or there's a chance somebody's going to die.
Chuck Ray was a robbery detective for 15 years before joining homicide. He will be the lead investigator on this case.
Just received a call up on Reservoir Road to a shooting. One of the victims was shot in the hand. Another victim was shot in the abdomen. Both of them have already been rushed to the hospital. The second victim shot in the abdomen is not looking good. It's pretty severe. Were you the shooter?
Yes, sir. We got two different incidents.
What happened?
First, victim, Hispanic male, said that he was coming out and he saw a guy standing there. The guy told him to give me everything you got. The guy took his wallet, said the guy took a step back and shot him into his hand. The guy takes off running, coming down the sidewalk.
Bad guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he saw a mother and her son. She was loading stuff into her car. The guy shot the son, then snatched the mom's purse, and she said he took off running in this area.
All right, let's see what we got down here.
When showcasing is all that we've seen so far, it is a .380 caliber.
What we have is a double robbery. The victim didn't run, they didn't try to fight or resist. Particularly violent man who shoots people for no reason. The first shooting happened here at apartment 308. That was a Hispanic male, Jose. There was an apparent .380 showcasing laying just outside the door. The other shooting took place the next building down in front of the steps.
15 to life.
A white male, Mr. Joseph Patingle, was found lying in the grass. In that same area, we located some clothing, a blanket. Those could very possibly be
Expected
victims.
release dates of parole eligibility is 2033.
This detective, right?
That's when he goes before the board.
You see what time? Well, that was dispatch. The first victim was shot in the hand is in stable condition. He's going to be fine. The second subject was taken away to another hospital a little after 5, and he actually expired.
The victim is 50-year-old Joseph Robert Patingle Jr. He was a professor of radiologic nuclear sciences at the University of Arkansas Medical Center in Little Rock. He was taking his mother home after a visit when he was robbed and shot. He had 2 grown sons.
Where they all up here, reservoir? Are they separated? They're pretty much up here. Working on a subject who's targeting the robber, even after he gets what he wants, when there's no reason to do it, he'll shoot the victim, I guess, just
Okay. Was that a horse? I believe so. Which, I do need to get a horse.
We do have a Hispanic.
Aren't the all black and all white horses like the fastest horses? Which one's faster?
A projectile
Okay.
actually
Also,
struck one of the victims and ended up into this
So I
jam.
want to get
If we're
Minecraft
able to retrieve
on
it, we
PC.
will send it to the state crime lab for ballistics.
Also, it's something that I think y'all would be interested in. Is I want to do a stream where we kind of just look at the indie games. Like, we look at videos with indie games, because I want to try out some new indie games. Because Power World, which, by the way, Power World's going to be getting an update,
For ballistics comparison,
which I do want to show off a little bit, because that does look pretty interesting. Mainly because, look, any excuse to play Power World, I'll do it. And a whole new update after Nintendo tried to screw over Power World, I'll gladly take. That's not yours? No. But honestly, once I do go to sleep, I'm probably gonna try to take that horse.
Detective Kevin or Bart Simpson will be assisting on the case.
Let's talk about the guy. White or black? Black. How tall? 5'6". Tell me about tonight. What happened tonight? I went down to my apartment. I see him walk by me. And then all I remember is when I put my stuff down, he ran up on me and that's when he had the gun in my face. And I started getting things in my pockets. And I told him, hey, you got everything. And he started just picking the blue bag, the water, and everything else inside. And then she ran off. Like, don't. Because you know how they do. Come back. Shoots me once. So you said him run back. Yeah. Did nothing more than just to shoot you.
A second spent shell casing has been located near where the homicide victim, Joseph Batenga, was found. It is also a .380 caliber.
we are setting up the lifeless scanner. It'll do a laser accurate scan of the entire crime scene.
The area that we're scanning is in front of the first stairwell where the first victim was shot in the hand. We found one .380 spent shell casing, and inside the victim's apartment we located.
Sounds fun. To be honest, I don't know what you mean when you say indie games. Is this your server or Getlow server? My server. Because I did want to join Getlow on Minecraft, because they added a lot to their own Minecraft, which I would be interested to join. I mean, I'm always interested to join Getlow and his group in games.
Have you talked to Robert or anybody about this guy? It sounds like the same deal we've been having with the 380 and the Hispanics and all that. He's been shooting them even after they comply and stuff.
How many Robert shootings has he started? 7?
That's where the victims were actually shot, all .380s.
What he does is he basically comes up on them, does his robbery, and before he leaves, he generally shoots them almost always the way.
What does Nightbot do on here? Oh, Nightbot? Speaking of which, I need to fix him anyways. Because he's supposed to be helpful. But I haven't seen that motherfucker in a couple streams, so I might need to wake him up again.
We've got some chamber marks here, guys.
Remember, Dad, we've got green light infinity. You can see my location in real time, so you know I'm safe.
When I was your age, it wasn't that easy. Does anyone have a quarter so I can tell my mom I'm safe?
Yeah, I need to wake up Nightbot.
When our country needed you, you answered the call.
Okay.
You took the oath.
Ari, honestly, do you have any suggestions for stuff you'd like to see me stream or anything? Because I mean, the suggestion of horror games is something. Again, I doubt. I mean, besides like Resident Evil or man, I wish y'all could have seen my Evil Within playthrough because man, that game had me stressing in a good way though.
With fees or expensive debt. So I got the Child Credit Middle Card, and I use it for everything. There's no annual fees, no interest, and my score is up 100 points. Join me at chom.com. Let's talk about sex. As you get a little older, things tend to work a little differently.
I felt shame, embarrassment, guilt, like something had been knocked out from underneath me. What Hims does is says, hey, look, don't worry about it. We got this part covered. 100% online.
The whole process was very discreet. It made me feel like I'm a rock star.
This product has changed my life.
When it kicked in, I said, yeah, I'm back. I remember this feeling.
Get started today at forhims.com.
Oh, dish soap is on sale. We need it?
Yeah. Too many cats.
What's in there?
Not in the fridge.
Actually, there was a horse over there. What do I need to tame a horse? Is it a carrot or an apple?
I'm kind of a deal hunter.
Because like I've been saving every apple I've been grabbing.
We used a Spectrum savings calculator before.
Yeah, what do I need to tame a horse?
Customers, we get mobile line for a year.
I like Repo. Repo? Sonic Racers, bro. Bro, you know I don't do racing games. I suck at racing games, bro. And it pisses me off. Outlast? Oh my god. I know Dark and Jay wanted me to do Outlast Trials.
A regular phone. There's going to be a point where I think communication through the school has to be their own card. So I think that we're going to need more mobile life.
Seems like a no-brainer. There's no risk, so might as well try it.
Switch and save with one mobile line included with your internet service, backed by the Spectrum.
But Repo? Okay. I can look up Repo on Steam. Okay, what do I need for a horse?
Gives you the rush.
He was in on it. He wanted to do it.
And takes you inside the investigation. Like never before. Crime and Investigation Network. Dedicated to bringing you crime and justice. Unrestricted access.
Victim supposedly died in multiple gunshot wounds.
Every time you leave an area, you always leave evidence behind.
Higher stakes.
He's lucky that he walked out of here with his life. You just can't make mistakes.
Victim.
How can you forgive someone striking your husband with a hatchet?
Criminal.
Cop. This we do every day, all day, 24/7.
The story comes full circle.
They're thinking we're gonna go away. This is not gonna happen.
Only on Crime and Investigation Network. Every Thursday, every item has a story. It's got that beautiful fade on it.
Oh, head babe. I want that thing. That's cool.
And
we're sharing them all. On Collectibles, Thursdays
Why?
at
Okay,
9.
Isaiah, why do you want me to play with Sonic Racers? And
Mr. Joseph Patino was shot, and his mother was
honestly, I might try Outlast again just because this time I'm pretty sure I'll be able to see the entire screen and it will just be completely black.
The same guy. This guy's escalated to a whole new level.
We've got some chamber marks here, guys. I'm gonna pull up on the screen and show you some chamber marks that I found towards the case mouth. As you see here, we've got good individual characteristics from the cartridge cases being chambered into the gun,
Okay,
so
perfect.
that I can conclusively say that
I
at
already
some
have a
point
couple
both
wheat.
of these cartridge cases were chambered in the same firearm.
And I can turn this hay bale into
chambered both of these
wheat.
rounds.
Yeah, it's the same gun.
Well, it links them all
I mean,
together.
that's just it. It links them all together now. Now it means we've got to find this guy pretty quick. You see, he went from robbing and shooting people to robbing and killing people. I mean, we're going to start feeling some real pressure to get him before he can do it again.
The heat's coming. There ain't no going
Oh,
back.
right. I do need a place to put them. Okay, where should I put the horse?
Now that it's clear.
Okay, if I get rid of all this and put like a little stable, that can work.
I appreciate it.
Robbery detective Linda Hudson has uncovered a report on a hit and run that happened a week ago. 380 casings were found on scene.
What happened was, evidently a white Impala struck 3 vehicles. Residents there heard at least 2 gunshots, and they saw 3 black males, and this white car was left running there at the scene when police got there. No one around, and there was a 380 shell casing, a spent casing, and a live round lying right by the car. The casings were compared to several of our robberies down here, and they all matched.
Really?
Yes.
So we are dealing with one suspect.
It's the same gun.
So who owns the car?
Her name is
Rainbow Six Siege? Okay, I used to play Rainbow Six Siege. But honestly, I think I just got burnt out from the game. I just love Sonic. Oh, really? Wait, you just love Sonic.
So it looks like we're dealing with the same guy. Their robbery suspect was targeting Hispanics. It seems like he shoots him in the leg. And he targeted a Hispanic when he robbed.
Alright, let me just make sure I save that picture.
And then he robbed and shot the
And
shot him right in the torso. It's gotten more violent. We ain't shooting him in the leg no more.
Right.
You know, another point of interest
Play
is
Among
he's
Us?
only targeted Hispanics. And the Patingos weren't Hispanic. Well, I don't think
what? No. Hey, just know, Isaiah,
But if he doesn't get what he wants,
I have the picture.
He'll rob and shoot you too. I think he'll take who he can get. He's gotten meaner. He's gotten more dangerous, and he's trying to kill people now.
What? No. So just know, eventually it will be shown to everyone on Discord. So even if you get rid of it, I got the picture.
Police pull up. Here's his car, his white car. He's got 3 parked vehicles.
But don't worry, I never do that unless you cross me.
But the kicker is laying by the car is a 380 shell casing and then a 380 live round. Those shell casings match to our homicide. 911 caller said there was 3 black males involved.
Right.
Looks like it was 2 against 1. I don't
Okay,
really
so
know
I need
what
more
happened there, but what we do know is that the guy that was shooting the 380, I mean, that's the guy that went across. Do we still have the car? No. But lady named Tiffany is in possession of the car here. Well, she reported it stolen the next morning. So after the fact, yes.
Don't worry, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Get on this hit and run deal real hard.
And go find her. Tiffany's gonna know who's in her car too. You would think.
Legacy Evil.
Right now we're heading out to Tiffany's house. I've made numerous attempts to try to reach her by phone. Haven't had any luck at all, and we really need to get a hold of her.
It's not evil, bro. It's not evil.
I don't see the card, do you?
We'll just leave a card.
And then, oh my god.
We definitely need to get a hold of Tiffany. She gave that car to somebody. Oh, yeah. And it was just bull. That car was not stolen.
It's not evil. It's not evil. Just calm down, I said.
At 2 a.m.
But just know, I'm gonna do you solid. I won't say anything about what you just said. I won't say a word. Unless you do something crazy, I won't say anything and I won't send it to anybody. Yo, Dark Shinobi, what's good with you? How you doing? How you been? How was it yesterday, Dark? How was it? Was it good? Was it delicious? Why'd I say that? But how you doing? How you doing? That's a witch. I'm not screwing with that. Extortion.
The incident that happened with Mr. Tingle from earlier. We've got a guy out
Huh? I mean, yesterday you had to leave because you're doing something with your girl, right? Man, that witch still there. I don't really mess with witches like that, bro. Because, like, for example, if I try to fight this witch, she gonna kill me. So,
380? Yeah, it's real similar to our robbery suspect that we've been working on.
pause. That's crazy. What you mean? How's that crazy? Oh, right, dark. So the Power World stuff that has been going on. Hey, I won't lie. I'm excited for this Power World update.
We're scanning in this area in particular because we've got some pieces of evidence as well as the body.
So,
the body is here between two vehicles right outside the breezeway of the victim's apartment complex. We located spent shell casings on the
oh yeah,
concrete
Dark.
around
Did you want to
the
do
window.
anything today?
They appear to be 380 autos. We located 2 apparent bullet strikes to the concrete.
I think you're excited for the Power World update. Yes, yes.
Projectile fragments.
Look,
Leading us to believe there may have been a struggle or he may have missed.
I won't lie. Power World is definitely one of the games I would say I really like. Gotta hold on to our pals to fly though. You know what? Honestly, it does suck because Gale Claw was literally the best glide. It does suck, but there are let's be honest. There are pals who flying pals are more useful than gliding pals. This is true, but I've been seeing people say that potentially Pokemon might go after Power World and fishing, but I'm gonna just say this. If they go after Power World, they gotta go after everybody else. Because there's so many games that have fishing. Even Dragon Ball Z Kakarot has fishing with Goku's tail. So if they go after Power World for fishing, they got a whole army of people that they gotta go after. Right, I gotta wake up night player. But yeah, look, I'm excited because Dark. I was looking up stuff about the game because I've never heard of Terrestria before. I've never heard of that game. What I was looking up, yo, Terrestria seems kind of crazy.
fiberglass.
This is kind of a small horse, ain't it? This is a small horse. What the back
In the wind, that's what I was hearing. And then it cracked. So I tore it off. I just set it in the truck. I don't know why.
I had over $36,000 in debt. If I would have just made the minimum payment, it would have taken me 59 years to pay off. I knew I wasn't going to be able to get out of debt myself.
I picked up the phone and called National Debt Relief. They were my savior.
Whether it's credit card, medical, or personal loan debt, National Debt Relief negotiates with
Yes, I did see the Helldivers update. Dark, we gotta get back on Helldivers. If only a certain somebody by the name of Jason1 played Helldivers, but you know, it is what it is.
They treated me like a real person, not a number.
There really was a team working with me.
National Debt Relief negotiated with all of my creditors and reduced the amount that I owe. And I'm now debt-free.
If you owe more than $10,000, call or visit nationaldebtrelief.com to find out how you can become debt-free.
The savings goal really has really helped you kids learn about money.
Back in my day, we kept our money in the bank. Yeah.
Bring your family into the financial future.
With Mochi Health, I've lost 30 pounds. I have no desire to be skinny. I love being a plus size girl. I just wanted to be healthy for the rest of my life. When my grandmother died, I knew that diet.
Oh yeah, this is the fast one.
With Mochi Health, I never feel alone. It's about progress.
No matter what you say, he's not evil. You see, Dark and Isaiah, I'm not evil. I'm trying to tell these people, I am not an evil person. Even though if I did have like certain superpowers, and depending on the people, look, I'm clearing them out, but like, oh, I can keep on here.
With flexible payment options, get fixed now and pay later only at SafeLife.com. It doesn't matter where you are.
Okay, wait right here.
That's why we created the original Wear Desk, the world's cleaning standard desk solution. Imagine working at near space designed for your comfort. Wear desks are easy to set up in minutes, and they're built to last a lifetime. So invest in the best for your work and your well-being. Plan your dream workspace at Berry.com.
Oh, Ari, you're taking a nap? Okay. You have a good rest. You have a good rest, okay, Ari? Enjoy your nap. I'm all fine. What did I do? I've just been an innocent bystander, minding his own business. I do, brother. My brother accounts. Yes, Dark. I did see the Helldivers update. I'm excited for Helldivers. Like the update looks like it's gonna be kind of crazy. Okay, what I need is a cat now. And the only way to get cats is like in the jungle. Oh, right. I need a fishing rod and get fish.
We're gonna walk down to our robbery.
Okay, let me make a fishing rod
They're looking up this photo spread of Shamar Womack. We need to get an ID right away. This could be our guy.
Detective Ray and robbery detective Chuck Eason will show a photo array of Shamar to a victim from one of the earlier robbery shootings in the Reservoir Road area.
He was probably actually the first robbery victim that we had. He's adamant that he can identify the suspect out of the photo spread. Got a good look at him in the face. I'm gonna pull in right here. Come in. Now, Andy, we're gonna show you a photo spread that contains 6 pictures. So just take your time. Yeah. Close your eyes for a minute and think back to that night. You know, just picture him in your mind. Looks like that's the guy. Number 5.
The witness IDs Shamar as the suspect who robbed and shot him.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Detective Ray learns that the witness to Eric German's homicide this morning was not able to identify Shamar as the
safety
shooter.
place.
Bye, buddy.
Because I don't want it.
The detectives can still arrest Shamar for the robbery based on a positive ID by the robbery victim, but they'll need more to charge Shamar with homicide.
Right now, we're going to be looking up some addresses, trying to locate Shamar Womack. If we can find some place where you think he may be coming or going from, we'll set up some surveillance cars and try to catch him. Verbena, which looks like his mother's address. Okay. That's it. I'm going to have Detective J.C. White get back in contact with Tiffany, see if she's heard from Shamar, or maybe she knows another address where Shamar may be staying.
Is there any way you can call me and find out where he's at? All right.
In the early hours of the morning, Akshayanandam, the man who was robbed and shot yesterday at 2 a.m., dies, becoming the 3rd homicide related to this string of robberies.
He got 3 murders.
Akshaya, a native of India, was 26 years old and worked as an engineer for Falcon Jet Airways in Little Rock. With another homicide, the race to find key suspect Shamar Womack kicks into high gear.
We still have surveillance teams out on the addresses that we have for Shamar Womack. They're going to stay until we can actually find him, get him located, get him down here. We're heading that way. Yeah. All right, we'll sit back. Let's go. I just got a call from the guys out in the field. Our surveillance team looks like they've rolled up on Shamar.
So all I need to do now is people saying Dune game is not good right now. It's already out. Is it? Group chat? Oh, bad. No one has dirt on me and lives. That's crazy. Bro, Isaiah, if you could only know the amount of pictures I have from random people in the streams, it's kind of crazy some of the stuff they be saying. Yo, wait. That Namor skin.
What's your name, dog?
Nah, that Namor skin is a cop, bro. Hold on, let me see Punisher out.
Those in need is our calling. So if you love helping others, then veterans need you more than you may know. Come join our award-winning team of caregivers and help those in need across America. To learn more, scan the code or visit us online at visitangels.com.
See, I don't know if I want to get this Punisher skin. I think I'm waiting for an MCU Punisher skin. Because I feel like MCU Punisher skin would actually go crazy, personally. Also, I decided to do this at a bad time.
You're picking the best prices guaranteed, with no hidden fees ever. 360
I should build this a little bit higher, shouldn't
price tracking with real-time updates. So hit TickPick for your favorite banner favorite team or a new family memory from thousands of live events. Don't let overpriced tickets and fees get between you and a great night. No hidden fees, more savings. Download the TakeBake app.
Why do we accept waiting 2 weeks for payday? Thanks to Chime, I don't have to wait to get paid anymore. I couldn't believe it. I can get up to $500 of my pay on my schedule. There's no interest, no credit.
When have I used Punisher? I do want to get like a pocket Punisher, basically.
All of them niggas, and they've been called there like 50 times, they said.
Calm. Download the free app now.
I love my work caring for people. I often assist women who struggle with urinary incontinence, women who have fallen trying to reach the bathroom, or who have damaged skin from too much wetness. It can take a toll on them. At home, I worry for my mother. A lack of sleep due to bladder leakage affected her life. That's why I'm so glad the Purix system is available for home use. It's an innovative option for women who experience moderate to severe bladder leakage. This external system uses a soft, flexible wick placed outside the body to draw urine away from the body and into a collection canister. It's non-invasive and designed to keep the skin dry and stay in place. We trust it to help her throughout the night, so we're all better rested and can enjoy the things we love together.
Order yours online at purewickethome.com or call 800-601-9219 today. New external catheters for women and men available for home use. Call 800-601-9219 today.
Insurify. At Insurify, we make it easy to cut your car insurance bill in half. How? Just go to Insurify.com.
But yeah, Dark, it's mainly because I want to use more DPS, like more ranged DPS. Like for example, Punisher, I kind of want to learn him just in case we're having trouble with like ranged people. Group chat again? Bet. Like an MCU Punisher skin is probably what I'll get. Ooh, a saddle. I hope this game is good. What, Doom? I'm excited for that. Silver plays, what are you looking at? Wait, let me see this gameplay now. What we got here? Wait, what game is this? Silver Palace? Oh yeah, I've been seeing this game. Wait, this game's not a mobile game? Well, like a gacha game? It looks like a gacha game to me, but at the same time, gacha game or not? Nah, it's definitely a gacha game. I won't lie, this combat does interest me more than others. Yeah, this battle system looks really sick, man.
Let's not get on any of the homicides or any of the robberies or anything right now. Let's just talk to him about the actual hit and run itself, all right?
Because we got the shells on the ground. We know they match. We know the car belonged to his girlfriend. I mean, we should have enough to, at least get him to admit that he was in the car. Absolutely.
They ever go up on Reservoir Road? Never go up there. Don't know nothing about none of that stuff up there.
You got a girl?
Tiffany, that's my girl. What kind of car does Tiffany got? A white Impala. When was the last time you drove Tiffany's car? Yesterday? A month ago? Give me a ballpark idea.
Be advised that there's mistaken feet up there and there's a loose snake down here.
Any of our victims' name, Dickerson? No?
We really haven't found anything that we've been looking for.
hadn't found a 380 or anything like that.
Do you remember the car getting away from you and hitting some cars up on Reservoir Road?
No, sir.
Don't lie to me because I got half a dozen witnesses that saw it happen.
All right, well, I'm through.
You don't care about what a jury's going to say. You don't care about any of that. Okay, all right, hold on. We're not getting anywhere with him right now. We're going to go ahead and charge him, put him in jail tonight with one of the aggravated
So I'm gonna have to find a way to fight my way back to home.
Talk to him about. We'll bring him back over first thing in the morning.
Detectives have discovered that one of the victims, Akshay Anand Dani's credit cards, was used at a fast food restaurant and a video store in the hours after he was robbed and shot.
This is, as far as I know, the first time that the suspect has ever used the victim's credit card, so this could be a huge break for us.
If detectives can determine who used Akshay's credit card, they could have a lead on their suspect.
Is that it? Yep. Sir. There's a video. Well, let's go see it.
Jason White has obtained surveillance video from the fast food restaurant where the credit card was used.
Maybe we'll get lucky. Come on, come on.
This is the pay window, right?
Yes. That's the right time, isn't it?
Here we go.
Down, lower down.
Can't see anybody.
No. Then I'll roll the window down. Why? It's broke. It's broke. Let's see if we can get a license plate shot on it as it pulls up. Right there.
I hope this game is good. I hope so too, Dark.
That is a grand dam.
It sure is.
So we're looking for a
Go back
rendering
down there.
of a broke
I want my
driver's side
sword
window.
back.
Well, we've got Shamar back in here. We're going to try a little different strategy. We're going to bring Linda Hudson in here and let her talk to him. Maybe she can work her murderous wiles on him and get something. All we're hitting this guy with right now, Linda, is the cough.
Okay.
She got a little hard.
Okay.
Just play with it.
All right.
Right now, our main emphasis is on the hit and run because it's the least of offenses.
Hey, Shamar, you cold?
Yeah. Once we get him to admit to the car, then the citation is going to link him to all the other robberies as well as the 3 homicides.
Okay, Shamar. Tell me about the car thing.
I would feel much better once I found
Okay, I'll make it in. You tell me why you left your car there, and I will go right now and find the detective that charged you with aggravated robbery and tell you everything about why you're charged with that.
What?
So people were shooting at you?
That's what happened.
How many of them?
2 robberies.
So you said a couple of guys were shooting at you.
I can say that.
You did just tell me that. You just told me some people were shooting at you.
That's because of what you said.
Now you're pissing me off. Because you're wanting to play word games with me, okay? Is that what happened? Some guys were shooting at you?
Now, please go find out why.
Yes, I will.
And just go over the basics of the robbery with it.
Yes.
Finally got straight on the charge. Why am I talking about aggravated robbery?
I know I got an extra minute.
Description, rob him, and he picked you as the person to rob.
Are you talking about Dune Awakening, Dark? Because if you are, look, Dune Awakening, even if the game is bad, people will still enjoy it. Problems or not, the game is going to be well received. People, look, the same thing happened with Cyberpunk. So many people like hated that game, but then everything smoothed out in the end. So I'm just gonna say, for now,
So if there was any shells or anything laid on the ground close to the car, that was from where they shot him, not where you might have shot him down. Okay. I need to find the 2 cats that tried to rob you.
Got everything in fantasy. I think he's in county jail now. They call him Max.
This other guy, does he have a street name?
Wrong.
That is his brother.
Yeah.
Which one snapped on him with the gun?
The one that was in the front seat, knew he was wrong.
The league's brother?
Yeah.
He was little
brother's doing?
Yeah.
I'm creating something.
Now we're getting there. He's got a bullet graze scar right here, where he says he caught when he was running from them as they shot.
So Shamar's not the shooter?
Absolutely. He admits to being there now. He admits that's his girlfriend's car. He's afraid of the police, so that's when they concocted the story about the stolen vehicle.
So the witnesses that saw the 2 against 1 and saw all that, the one was Shamar.
Right.
I mean, it sounds crazy, but it fits.
Absolutely.
So we're not looking for Shamar as our robber shooter. The 2 guys, they're the ones with the 380, not Shamar.
It's not him.
According to him, he's getting out of Dodge because he's getting shot at.
Right. And the guy that actually fired at Shamar's Max. And Max supposedly is in the county jail on some drug charges at this time.
He's saying that it's Little Lee's brother brought the gun to the party.
Right.
Okay. And you believe Shamar? I mean,
I do. I believe what he's saying now. At this point, he's got no reason to lie about it anymore.
So we need to find Little Lee's brother.
Absolutely.
I like it. Shamar's given us a couple names. One of the subjects actually has been in jail for a while, so it doesn't look like he's going to be one of our players. Hey, Berwyn Square Apartments. Don't we know a Little E? Is it Johnson? The other subject, Shamar's given us, he knew as Little E's brother. Well, I happen to know who Little E is, and his brother is Brandon Johnson. And according to Shamar, he's the one that was supposed to own the 380. Definitely somebody that we need to find and talk with. And on another front, we still need to look for that burgundy Grand Am.
These are the printouts of all the red Grand Ams.
Detective Hudson and Sergeant Maxwell searched the database for red Grand Dams in the Reservoir Road area. Whoever used Akshay Anandam's credit card was driving a red Grand Am.
I'm going to try to get it narrowed down to any addresses that are near any of these homicide or robbery scenes.
Brandon Johnson.
That's the guy they just made the picture of.
Brandon Johnson was listed on the card.
Sergeant Maxwell and Detective Linda Hudson located a burgundy Grand Am up on Reservoir Road. Apparently he was involved in some type of driving without owner's consent where Brandon Johnson was listed as a suspect. And that's a huge break. Come on,
Maxwell and Simpson head to the address of the red Grand Dam on Reservoir Road. The Grand Dam is the detective's one positive link to their suspect.
This is 244. We're looking for a red Pontiac Grand Am.
He went out there and sunbathed till he got overheated and came and got another crash.
It's cold out there.
That's it. That's the car on the video right here. That's it.
Right front of his car.
Are you ready? Let's do it! Every Thursday, we're throwing open the doors. Hello!
And I know there's some great stuff behind the jump.
What do we have here? Wow. There's cars everywhere to a world where everyone's passion has value.
It doesn't seem out of the possibilities that a hand-signed John Lennon could go for $7,300.
Colfax could actually go for a couple $100,000.
All right, that's the money dance. And there is no trash, only treasures.
Music to my ear. That's the sound of money.
It's got that beautiful fade on it.
I want that thing. That's cool.
Every item has a story.
I'm not sure each of them was 700 years old.
Well, that was because these are the stores that served rural America.
And we're sharing them all.
Everything's for sale.
On Collectibles, Thursdays on FYI.
Oh man, only pictures out.
Don't forget to pay the lady.
Finished my chores. Ready for my allowance.
You like this way better.
Why is that thing on your phone?
That's what he said.
Want to go those lawns?
Y'all gonna mess around and start a fire.
Bring your family into the financial future.
Through HIMSS, hundreds of thousands of guys are finding doctor-trusted treatment for their ED. In fact, we'll show you one. This is him.
I'm him.
Today, he
Sure you
really
tell us
feels like
here.
him.
I'm him.
But he didn't always.
That's the buddy that called me and
Am I
said,
even him?
asked me if I
So we went to HIMSS.com
You know,
and got
I said
ED
you
treatment
should
for
tell us
100% online, delivered right to his door. Now, every day, he feels like him. Find trusted treatment for ED and start feeling like him. Get started today at HIMSS.com.
Think I'm ready to drive this thing.
I
Not
should
yet. Think I'm
invest in
ready for the
skills,
chainsaw.
skills or
Not
some
yet, not
shit.
yet. I'm ready for the stuff.
Social media? Not yet. It's okay to say not yet to social media. Kids take phones and watches with no internet, no social media, and no worries. Gap, safely connected.
It's like I
This is the story of the one. The one who believes being prepared is not just a way of life. It's how he helps everyone stay safe. He sweats the small stuff before it becomes big stuff. For the one, being an unsung hero in a building full of everyday
now
heroes
I can't let
is
us
just
get
how he
regular.
likes it.
You said that 2
Industrial
days ago.
products you need
Yeah,
delivered
they had
fast.
it, but
Call quickgranger.com or stop by.
wasn't in stock.
Granger.
You said the other day it was in stock.
No.
It doesn't matter where you are.
Yes,
If you're
I'll
stuck
show
in
you
the
the
same
text.
position all day, it's
They
not
had to
good
order it,
for
and
you.
they just got
That's
it in.
why we created the original Vera desk,
Really?
the world's
Yeah.
leading standing desk solution.
But they told you guys
Imagine
like
working
3
happier and healthier with a workspace designed for your
They had to
comfort.
order it.
Vera
If
desks
they
are
had to
easy to
order
set
it,
up
why
and
didn't they
service,
give
and
you
they're
the
built
basics
to
saying
last a
3 days?
lifetime.
You saw
So
it.
invest in the best
And
for
the
your
little
work
dominates.
and your
And
well-being.
Donna take
Plan
it
your
too.
dream workspace at Vera.com.
You know that they're supposed to be
We're a
good.
Malibu apothecary. We design signature scents that are destination inspired. Spectrum is really the backbone of any of the business we do here. From our customers who come in, we check them in online. Having fast internet service that can fit my budget is really great. I traded a 9 to 5 for 5 to 9. It's a lot of work, but I love it.
Fast, reliable internet, starting at $40 a month, backed by the Spectrum commitment to keep your business connected.
Malik, I'm gonna need one of your monster loop
When
kits.
it comes to advertising your business,
That
you need
bad, huh?
results. But getting them shouldn't have to be complicated.
Alright, Joe's coming on
Spectrum
set.
Reach makes it easy
No,
by giving
what I said.
advertisers a combination of insights, strategy, and premium inventory across TV, streaming, and digital channels beyond Spectrum homes. Make an impact anywhere your audience is watching. Wherever you need to advertise, our data-driven solutions can help you connect with the right customers and get real results for your advertising budget. Visit SpectrumReach.com to advertise today.
That's the car on the video right here. This is it.
Sergeant Maxwell and Detective Simpson confirmed the red Grand Am matches the one seen on the surveillance tape and arrest Brendan Johnson.
Put your hands on the car, Brandon.
Trust me, I got it. I say the whole section. I might just go back for more.
While Brandon is taken downtown for questioning, detectives begin a search of his girlfriend's residence where he has been staying.
Go get it.
I'll get you some pictures.
Wait, where's my mouse? I don't even know.
Can you see what car that is?
380.
Wait, hold on.
We take the 380.
This is what we need to break this case wide open.
Hey, come here. Look at me. Homicide victim.
So we just found is 2 wallets that have ID for German, which is one of our homicide victims, and also for Nadim. That wallet right there, also our homicide victim from 2 days ago.
Oh, this is it.
You got the gun and the property from the victim in this now?
This room
Bro.
contains 3 DVDs, all rented underneath victims' names.
Appears to be blood
You
on the
renting
face layer.
videos of secret cars. They got
We're
videos
going to take
now.
a
They
swab
got
of the
blood
costume
through
blood
the
on
money.
these jeans and test it with a phenol sanding kit. Turn hot pink. This is in fact blood.
Very successful search warrant. Found stuff that belongs to our homicide victims inside the house. Found a gun, clothing. I mean, this is what it's all about right here.
The 380 found in Brandon's girlfriend's apartment is test fired at the ballistics lab. Projectiles recovered from the gun are compared to projectiles from the homicides and robbery shootings.
Oh yeah, let me refresh the stream.
They all match.
You know?
Alright, so tell me what am I doing there? Because I might have information that y'all might want to know. Well, by all means. You know about the little bird, one that tried to kill them people.
Oh, you know something about that?
I think I know who did it because I heard them talk about it.
Who do you think did it?
Look, some dude named Adrian.
Adrian what?
I don't know his name, man. I swear to God, there's no age on him. They
While Detectives Ray and White have been interviewing Brandon, Detectives Hudson and Mark have been questioning his girlfriend. She acknowledges that she drove him to some of the incidents. She says Brandon was the only one in the car.
Okay. I'm gonna probably end it there though. A lot of productive stuff today. Got a fishing area. I do have to plant a little bit more, but that's okay. But thank you all. Hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time zone. I'll be coming back with a new game. And just see if people would be interested to watch me play it. If they're not, then I'll just play it off stream. Alright, peace out, y'all.